Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just wanted to hop on real quick, just to kind of give you guys some value, some information I feel like you guys should want to listen and tune into. Also, real quick, real big shout out to Mr. Trey Ivory. You guys go check this guy out. He actually made this shirt for me. Just legacy, just what it means. Like you want to be at a point to where you're thinking about like building a legacy for you and your family. That's the mindset that I actually have. So just building a legacy, that's something that you really want to think about. Like, what do you want out of your life? What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to do? But the main thing that we want to talk about, or I want to talk to you guys about real quick, is linear income versus residual income. The reason why you want to have residual income, guys. Now, most of us actually came from, or still are, get paid with linear income, which is basically active income. So what that means is you're working a job, you happen to punch in the clock in order to get paid. Now I can just remember, like, I'm going on 2 years being a business owner to where don't have to worry about going to work for anybody, just because I just can't see myself working for anybody. Now this is not to just speak bad about a job, but this is how I feel. I feel like you should be able to leverage your job to be able to fund your dream. So basically, linear income is basically working a 9-to-5 job. All right. So you work in a 9-to-5 job in hopes that you can pay your bills on time. Like today's Monday right now. Like something that you want to think about. Like, are you okay going to work and just and being in a place of where you don't like? That's the question you should be asking yourself. Like, we want to get you to a point where you can actually start getting residual pay. Like, there's nothing wrong with a job again, guys, but you want to be able to leverage your job to fund your dream. So that's the person that's working a 9-to-5 job. On top of that as well, you having to punch in a clock in order to get paid. I'm just gonna do a little clock right there. So you have to punch in a clock in order to get paid. That's one thing I don't like. And on top of that, like, I value myself, and you guys should value yourself more. Like, if you're getting paid $8, $10 an hour, even $20 an hour, like, I feel like that's not even enough money to suffice. That's not enough money that can be able to take care of anything. Then the thing about that as well, like, if you don't punch in that clock, you're not getting paid anymore. That's the other thing about that. But this is the other side. You have people that's getting paid like having a bachelor's degree, having a master's degree. You're getting paid pretty good money. But the thing about that, you're trading money for time or trading time for money. So my thing is, you want to have time freedom. Like, there's big people I know that's doctors, lawyers, just in these top high fields, but you're making a good amount of income, but you don't have any time to even spend that money. And I can just tell you, just by having a daughter, my daughter spells time spells money with time. So I want to be able to have time to spend with my daughter. So therefore, I needed to position myself to where I can have both money and time, but I know I can't do that on the job. So that's why, again, like, this is something else to really think about. Like, are you one of those individuals right now that you're making decent income, but you're not having a lot of time? You happen to speak with a manager. You have to go into your computer or desktop or something like that and ask when you can actually take off of work, probably even have a vacation. Even if someone dies in the family, you asking someone, like, can I have time off for that funeral? This is the problem I see with this. That's the problem I see with this. So, like, it's nothing wrong with this. But again, you want to use this money, whatever. If you're working a 9-to-5, you want to be able to use that money to leverage your dream, guys. Now, let's talk about residual income. So, residual income is basically money off of that one-time effort. Money off that one-time effort. Like, the thing I love about having residual income is the fact that I can take care of someone, I can sign someone up, and from that I'm gonna get just long-term payouts just off that. Just almost like most of you guys, everybody has a cell phone. You have a cell phone carrier that pretty much you're paying Verizon, you're paying maybe Netflix, and you're paying them monthly. that like you paying Netflix at what, $8, $9 every month just to have Netflix. That's residual income that you're paying for Netflix. And the thing about that, you just have to think about this. That's money's ongoing, even after the fact that you done like the first time initial investment in yourself. Like someone had to first start something in order so you can start actually benefit from it. It's almost like if you hear like a song on the radio, like we have Michael Jackson that's been passed for some years now. Just because his song get played on the radio, he gets like a royalty check, or the family actually gets a royalty check because of that. And that's another thing why I like about having my own business. Just through a business opportunity such as what I'm a part of, like we have something called a will and trust. So if something was to ever happen to me, I can leave my business behind to my daughter and she can reap the benefit from this. Now think about this, when it's linear income, can you actually leave your job to your family? If you was to die today, can you put in your will or something like that, I want to leave my job to my daughter or that family member? You can't do that. You can't do that. So basically that income goes. You can't take it with you when you having linear income. Versus having residual income, you can actually set that and have that in place for your loved ones so they can actually benefit from that. So that's the thing that I love about residual income. So on top of that as well, when it comes to having like a job, just when you're having a job, some people, because they're working a 9 to 5 and they don't have the money or the time, they're usually in a position to where they have to work 2 and 3 jobs. And what I personally feel like 2 and 3 jobs are for 2 people, not 1 person. So if you're having that, you still putting yourself in a position, you still going around that hamster wheel where things are not getting better for you. Like it's 2020, guys. If you're still doing the same exact thing that you did in 2019, saying in 2020 that you're gonna do something different, but still doing the same exact thing that you've been doing, like, what do you expect? Like, what do you expect change? How do you expect something to change? Like, I'm a big person of like faith and prayer, but one thing I know about, you have to be able to activate that faith that you're supposed to have. You have to be active on the things that the Bible actually says. So you can pray all day, but you have to activate that faith. You have to step on belief and start making moves. If you're not around the right people, get around the right people, so you can have change. Like, I love this opportunity, just to have mentors and leaders that actually teach me things like this, and I know about it because I actually have a residual income. But just the fact that I have someone that's going to pour into me, just like I'm going to pour into you guys, to be able to help you, take you from having linear income to now having residual income. Now, the thing I also, real quick, the thing I love about having residual income, like, and this is like an ongoing income again, guys, with our company, we can actually get paid 6 different ways. Now, again, linear income, you get paid 1 way. Residual income, and through having your own business, such as the one I'm a part of, we get paid 6 different ways. So let me ask you something. What makes sense to you? You just let me know. You can put it in the chat box. Let me know what makes sense to you. Depending on the job, off of 1 income, then that once something was to happen to you, you might fall ill, and you have to leave that job, or even then someone might fire you. Now that 1 income is gone. Or you can have a business where you can also have residual income. You can get paid 6 different ways. Which one makes more sense to you? Just let me know. But I can just see, like, I don't have to, just far as me right now, I don't have to worry about too much of anything right now, because I've been building, I've been grinding, I've been hustling, because my why is my family. My why is like being able to take care of my family. My why is leaving a legacy for my family. So just ask yourself that. What are you planning on doing in the next 10 to 15 years? Like, some of you guys probably like 50, 60 years old, you probably feel like life is pretty much over. No, life is not over for you. Or even then, you got people that's right now preparing to retire, and the retirement age is usually like people retiring at 65. Like, when did retirement become a number? You don't have to wait until you're 65. So this is the problem that I really have. just the fact that the school system, just like everything that's been taught to us, we've been taught to go to school and get a job. Not go to school and become a business owner, be a boss. That's the problem. We need more business owners. We need people that's trying to help other people level up. That's how you create change. That's how you change communities. But right here, this is where you struggle from. If you're not actually investing in anything, like you're just gonna be around, like I said, going around that hamster wheel, still struggling and trying to figure things out. Like again, it's Monday. Some of you guys probably just got paid on just past Friday, and your bills probably might be on auto pay and already you're in overdrive. Like if that's something that you're currently seeing all the time, we have to do something about that. We have to change that situation. But it starts with you, like changing the mindset. Because one thing I realized, and just by being a part of this business, having a poor mindset, and I'm not just talking about just income, I'm just talking about passing over opportunities repeatedly. I want to show you a way that you can actually change the trajectory of your family, change the trajectory of your life, but it starts with changing that mindset. A lot of us did not come from anything. I didn't come from much, but I know that I wanted better. In order to get better, I have to do better. I have to get around people that want to help and better me. So, what we have tonight, we have an overview with some top 6 and 7 figure earners that's gonna even go in deeper knowledge, letting you know how you can switch from having just linear income to having residual income. Just let me know in the chat box. You can DM me. If you also want to share this information with someone, share this video. If an agent decides to share this video to their page, share that information, invite people so they can learn how they can come from this area right here, come from just struggling, not having no time to spend with their family, because that's all I see. My wife has a master's degree and she has a pretty decent job that pays pretty well, but the thing about it, she does not have that much time. That was the problem. That was the thing that we seen. We wanted more time back. We didn't want to wait until we were about 65 or 70 years old to decide this is when we want to live our life, when life is not even promised to us. So there's no time for us delaying, keep repeatedly we're passing over opportunities. It's time right now to actually do something about your situation. So with that being said, guys, that's all the time I have. Again, I appreciate you guys actually hopping on. Share this information with someone else. If someone else is trying to look for something for change, this is it. This is how we can do it. But DM me for that link if you want to hop on tonight. It's at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time so you can learn more.